I'm glad I could be here for all the beautiful, beautiful berries and red leaves on my dogwood before it was time to go to Florida.
Well, hey everybody, I'm Bill.
And I'm Elizabeth. Live simple.
Live free. So we're on our way to Florida for the winter.
Yes,
But we decided to take a little detour. You see, we have been to Branson, Missouri twice.
Yes, and loved it.
Two
Loved
times.
it. Two times Branson.
Yeah. And just a few hours south of us in Virginia, there's another place called Pigeon Forge. You ever heard of it?
Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
Yep. And from what we understand, it's very similar to Branson, but we've never been here, so we decided to come. So we're going to spend a couple days here on our way to Florida.
And, it couldn't be more beautiful today. We look all funny and mottled because we're under this absolutely gorgeous maple that's got the leaves turning and it's protecting our campsite from being in full sun. And it is really, the sky could not be beautifuler.
There's not a cloud in the sky.
It is blue.
Very little wind. It's about 70, 72 degrees. Absolutely perfect.
Just gorgeous.
So as we drove through Pigeon Forge on the way to this campground, we saw a lot of the same things that we see in Branson.
Which I think is really cool, because I like them.
There's like a wax museum sort of thing, and it's got a King Kong climbing up it.
There's an upside down house, you know, Ripley's Believe It or Not. And that really cool place we went to before where you're like flying all over the country and you go in looking through a camera.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
So some of the things that are here, some of the attractions that are here, we've already done in Branson. And there's some things that Branson has that Pigeon Forge doesn't, like Sight and Sound Theater, that we absolutely loved.
Oh, I love Sight and Sound.
But
I recommend it. Oh.
But here in Pigeon Forge is Dollywood.
Well, yeah.
That's the main draw. We're not going to be doing Dollywood this time. There are many other things to see. We'll have to come back to do Dollywood some other time.
But what we found out about was that the incredible geniuses that did the Ark, which we had a chance to go to, the Ark experience, and have the Creation Science Museum, they now have brought something into Pigeon Forge.
Right.
And we have tickets to go tomorrow. It's called
Truth
Travel.
Truth Traveler.
Yeah, Truth Traveler.
Yeah.
And it's all like this incredible virtual reality experience. And then there's going to be a planetarium. I love planetariums. So we'll be doing that tomorrow. But then tonight
we don't know exactly what that is, but it looks very interesting.
Yeah, and I know what an incredible job they've done on the other things that they've done. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm very interested, and of course we'll tell you everything that we can about it. Yeah. But it sounds wonderful. It's like you can actually experience going through the Bible with like real virtual reality things on your face.
Right.
Sounds cool. But then tonight What is it called again? I forgot.
It's called Biblical Times Dinner Theater.
Yes. Okay. We have tickets and we're all set to go to a dinner theater. We'll be leaving in like 20 minutes, something like that. And
once again, we don't know what it's all about, but it looked very interesting.
Well, and she did tell me that they usually have some really good like contemporary worship, and then they go into the whatever performance it is, some kind of a play or some kind of a performance.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a play or a musical or what it is.
Yeah, that you can watch while you're having dinner. But she was sort of apologetic and said that, well, they don't have any, right now they don't have any like worship, contemporary worship, but they have Christian comedians. And you know what? I mean, I love worship, of course I do, but I'm looking forward to some nice, clean Christian comedians. I think that's going to be really fun. So yeah, we'll be going in just a little bit then. We're all kind of settled in here, and it's just so beautiful.
Now, when I was looking for accommodations here for our box truck, there are a lot of RV parks in the area, and I had trouble, quite frankly, finding a place. Most of the parks in the area are RV resorts.
Yeah.
And an RV resort is an upscale place. They have all kinds of activities for the kids, and not only a pool, but a lazy river pool around the outside, and just all kinds of.
Yeah, they're a destination.
Yeah, you could just stay the whole week just at an RV resort, but they cost about twice as much. They were like between $80 and $90, and so I figured, well, it's still cheaper than a hotel, so I'll try it. I couldn't find any of them that would accept this truck because most of them have what they call the 10-year rule.
Yeah.
You can't. They don't accept any RV any older than 10 years, and they don't accept any DIY type stuff like this.
Although I think this looks like a nice, fancy, expensive expedition vehicle.
So I found this park that we're in now. I gave them a call to check it out, and it's called Holly Haven RV Park.
And it is as sweet as it can be here, clean and nice.
And I called and I talked to Denise on the phone. She was very, very friendly, and I talked to her in the office when we checked in, and she said, "Sure, you can stay here in your box truck." And she asked how long we were going to stay. I got a feeling if we wanted to stay all summer, they might have a problem with it. But she said, a couple nights, no, we don't even ask. That's fine.
Good.
So,
yeah.
And it was, instead of $80 or $90 like the others were, it was only $52 a night.
And that's full hookups.
Full hookups. And so I didn't know what to expect. Sometimes you get something that's the cheapest one in town, and it's very shoddy, We came in, and it's beautiful.
Yeah. Very well maintained, gorgeous trees.
The RVs are a little close together, but that's about standard for any commercial RV park.
Of course. And besides, we're not here for a wilderness camping experience. We're here for some place to stay so we can go into Pigeon Forge.
Right.
Yeah.
And we happen to be right across the way from the bathhouse, which is very nice.
It's right there.
Very nice, clean showers and everything.
Yeah.
So if you're ever wanting to come to Pigeon Forge and you're looking for a place to stay, Holly Haven RV Park.
Yep, and it's not far at all from getting into all the activities in Pigeon Forge.
Yeah, it's only less than a mile to downtown.
Yeah, I was afraid that we'd be like way out in the boonies somewhere, but we're really not. It's just right here.
Some of the other RV resorts that we looked at were like 5 miles away out in the middle of nowhere, but this one is real close.
Yeah.
So I'll put a link in the description down below for their website if you're interested in coming here and staying here. Highly recommend it. And say hi to Denise for me.
Yeah, we told her we'd give her a shout out. She's been great, and this is a nice place. Because they probably got pretty fancy bathrooms in these big RVs.
There is a pool right there behind that fence.
Oh wow! Cool.
So, you ready to go to the dinner theater?
Oh yeah, I'm excited about it. As we left everything all in order at our house in Virginia, got to say goodbye to the kids and grandkids, and say goodbye to friends at church, and it's always hard to leave.
Yeah.
But it's always exciting to go where we're going. So I know we said that in the last video.
That reminds me, in our last video where we were talking about leaving, several people on comments asked what we do to prepare our house to leave it for the winter. Do we drain the pipes or whatever? So no, I do not drain the pipes. In order to do that, I would have to redo the pipes so they all run downhill, or blow it out with compressed air. So I do not drain the pipes, but we keep the temperature at 40.
Yeah.
And I turn off the well so that if the pipe should freeze and burst in the middle of the winter, the water isn't just going to keep spewing because the well is turned off. There's no pressure in the pipes. And
I Turns off the propane, of course.
Turned off the propane that goes to the stove.
Yeah.
And turn off not only the well but also the hot water heater. And that's it. Just turn off the water.
Yeah.
Bring the temperature down to 40, turn off the propane, and we're good to go.
Empty the refrigerator and prop the doors open.
Right.
We thought we could just open them and keep them open, but we came back one time and one of the doors had shut. Oh, that was fun.
Yeah.
We cleaned it completely, but oh my goodness. So now we have something like a chair there so that the doors won't shut, but we make sure that that's open. Our little freezer's propped open. So hopefully there's nothing that's going to get a lot of moisture or, you know, I think everything will be fine at 40 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah. And our son and daughter-in-law keep an eye on things. And
Yeah, they live right next door. They drive right past our house when they go to their house.
Yeah.
So they can keep an eye on things.
Yep.
So.
Got the garden beds all ready to go, and yeah.
All right, dear. Let's go to dinner theater.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'm actually getting hungry.
Yep.
So.
Okay, so here we are at the dinner theater, but to be honest, this isn't real well marked. I couldn't quite find it. There it is on the sign. When you go over here, sorry about the sun, but there's a sign there that says Southern Gospel Hall of Fame entrance. I actually walked all the way around the entire building looking for the entrance, and all the way around on the other side there's doors all the way along, but none of them they're all locked. So then I come here. Doesn't this look like it's the Southern Gospel Hall of Fame? But then there's this one little sign right here. Entrance, Biblical Times Dinner Theater. So, and there's the Hall of Fame. So we found it. It was just hard to find. The Blackwood Brothers bus. In May of 1955, the Blackwood Brothers Quartet of Memphis, Tennessee became the first performing group in the music industry to travel by custom coach. The inspiration was that of bass singer J.D. Sumner. There's the whole history of it. Here's their bus. Their original touring bus, Blackwood Brothers Quartet, from 1955. Isn't that cool? So this is the lobby where everybody is waiting. They've told us that we can already go in. I don't know why, but...
Yeah. How beautiful. It smells so good.
What you like on your table?
Pulled pork, teriyaki chicken, roast beef, turkey. What do you think?
It smells so good in here. Oh, it's wonderful.
So this is a fairly big place. We're one of the first ones here. We've only got 2 rows filling up so far. We've got servers here. Of course, we got our own meal at the buffet there.
Actually, just some water would be great.
So, baked potato, pulled pork, roast beef, corn. What did you get there, one?
Baked potato, pulled pork. Yeah, I'm just gonna roast beef, and I get a little bit of beans and corn.
Well,
So,
same as me, but you got the beans.
I got a little bit of beans.
Okay.
Bush's Best Baked Beans.
We still haven't figured out if this is going to be a movie or if that's just the screen and they'll pull it up and it'll be a live show. I don't know.
I know the comedians are going to be live.
The comedians will be live, sure.
So I think the whole thing will be live. I think she said.
So this is Thursday evening, late in October,
It was too small.
and there's not a whole lot of people here. It's like
You should have it.
That just happened.
3 rows full of people. I'm sure it's much more packed in the summer. And finish it up with an apple turnover.
They're not improv actors like me and Leb. They shouldn't have to come up with stuff off the top of their heads, nor do we want to hear what would come off the top of their heads. So we're going to be giving them cues. right? So they're going to be looking for certain actions or listening for certain words or phrases, and that's going to cue them to do something specific. And we're going to show you what those something specifics are right now. Number one, if you could come right on up here. This is going to be our first customer night. And what's your name? Butch. Butch. And Butch,
He looks like a butch, don't he?
he does. Yeah, look at him. And where are you from?
High Point.
That's right, High Point, North Carolina.
Oh, he's butchy.
High Point. Well, this is going to be a low point for you, trust me. So, Butch, you're going to be listening for questions.
Questions.
So, any kind of question asked to anybody on stage, right?
Yes.
It could be a who,
What?
a when,
A why.
it doesn't matter. When you hear a question, you're going to point here, right? You're going to point at this lovely crowd. You're going to point at them, and you're going to yell at them. I don't feel like you've been accused before. All right, so we're going to do a little practice round. How are you today? So see, that was a question.
Oh, boy.
There we go. Point at him real mean. Like you're a youth pastor again.
I don't steal.
He's going to shoot you all in. The gun's out.
You get back there,
Statue, I will give you a second chance, but from now on, when the music plays, you will bow to your knees and worship the golden statue. If you do not, you will be cast into the fiery furnace. Who is this God who will deliver you from my power?
Your threat means nothing to us, O King. If you throw us into the fire, our God whom we serve is able to deliver us.
But even if he doesn't, it will not make any difference. We will not worship your idol.
It points over them, whomever he chooses. But you, his son Belshazzar, you have not humbled your heart. Although you know all of this, you refuse to glorify the God who holds your very breath in his hands. So God has sent this hand to write this message. Mene, mene, tekel, parshin. Mene means numbered. God has numbered the days of your reign and has brought...
Do not be afraid, Daniel.
I knew Jehovah would deliver me. Beasts are surrounding me on every side. But Jehovah is with me, and I knew he would be my shield.
Jehovah sent me to you, and he is the deliverer. Many people in this world today say that they trust in God, but when the storms of life come, they cower and will not trust him.
So that was what we were doing yesterday. I tell you what, we got back and we were so tired. It was get things situated, and I can't believe how early we went to bed. Yeah. We really did. And it was just quite a day because in the morning we had to do all the last minute packing that you do to change over to Florida.
Because we left home, Virginia, yesterday morning.
Yes, we left on time. We were wanting to be on the road about 10:30 or so. Yeah. But the morning had been very busy. There's just some things you can't do until you're ready to go, you know.
And then we drove all afternoon trying to get here in time to make it for the dinner show that we had the reservation for.
Yes, and we made it in plenty of time. Yeah. So it was pretty just, work to get ready to go, say goodbyes, and then, drive and get here and be there for that little dinner theater. So it was a full day. So the food was so good at that little theater.
Yeah.
I just thought it was absolutely delicious. And at the very beginning, these two men walk out on stage, and the lady beside me said, "I think those are holograms." And I went, "What?" I mean, they'd come towards you, they'd move away. There was nothing that looked like they weren't a person, except for occasionally their edges were the tiniest bit fuzzy. But anyway, they just looked like people up there until one of them was teasing the other one, and he started shrinking down, and he's like, "Oh, now that's enough of that." And he walked off. And I realized they were actual, it's the first time I've seen in real life, actual holograms right smack dab in front of me. It was pretty wild. So
the one that shrunk, after he shrunk, he was about waist high to the other guy.
Yeah.
And then they walked off like, "Oh man."
And it wasn't like he suddenly went into the background so the perspective would change. He was right beside him and he just went and shrunk. So it was kind of amazing. There was a lot of holographic stuff in that presentation.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, that was quite a day. And so we're going to go ahead and wrap yesterday's video up. Wrap up yesterday's video up. So can you think of anything else you wanted to say about yesterday, hon?
No.
Alrighty.
So that was yesterday. We're going to end this video here, and then today will be a new video.
Oh yeah, we'll be putting that out pretty soon.
So thanks for watching.
Yes, live simple.
Live free. You be blessed.
Yes. We love you guys and saying hi from beautiful Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
Yeah. Another beautiful day.
Oh, it is. It's just spectacular.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.